My name is Sharia, and you're listening to a brand new episode of the Aviation Files, the best podcast for all aviation enthusiasts. This week, we will cover Japan Airlines steering away from the Boeing narrowbody exclusivity in their fleet with an Airbus order, Korean Air placing an order for some A350s, the FAA switching Newark air traffic to Philadelphia, and a Delta pilot showing up to his flight drunk. So without further ado, let's begin. First up is Japan Airlines and their decision to pull away from their Boeing narrowbody exclusivity by ordering several Airbus narrowbodies. Japan Airlines, JAL, has recently made headlines with its announcement of a substantial aircraft order, signaling a significant shift in its procurement strategy. The order comprises a total of 42 aircraft from both Boeing and Airbus, making a departure from JAL's historical reliance on Boeing aircraft. Among the notable inclusions are Airbus A350-900s, Airbus A321neos, and Boeing 787-9s. This landmark order underscores JAL's strategic vision for its fleet modernization and expansion plans. It represents a diversification strategy aimed at optimizing the airline's operations and enhancing its route network and meeting evolving passenger demands. With this procurement decision, JAL is poised to leverage the strengths of both Boeing and Airbus aircraft families to achieve its growth objectives. The introduction of the Airbus A350-900 into JAL's fleet is particularly noteworthy. This aircraft, renowned for its fuel efficiency and passenger comfort, is slated to serve international routes, supplementing JAL's existing operations and enhancing its competitiveness in key markets. By embracing the A350, JAL demonstrates its commitment to embracing cutting-edge technology and optimizing its long-haul operations. Equally significant is JAL's foray into the realm of non-Boeing narrowbody aircraft, with the addition of Airbus A321neos. This marks a historical milestone for the airline, symbolizing its openness to exploring new avenues for fleet enhancement. The decision to incorporate the A321neo underscores JAL's responsiveness to changing market dynamics and its dedication to providing superior service to passengers across a diverse range of routes. In addition to expanding its wide-body fleet, JAL's order also includes Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners, reaffirming its commitment to leveraging advanced aircraft technology to enhance operational efficiency and passenger experience. These aircraft are slated to play a pivotal role in JAL's international expansion strategy, facilitating growth in key markets such as North America, Asia, and India. Looking ahead, JAL has articulated an ambitious vision for its future growth trajectory. By 2030, the airline aims to significantly expand its international network while concurrently reducing its carbon footprint through the adoption of the latest fuel-efficient aircraft. This dual focus on expansion and sustainability underscores JAL's commitment to responsible growth and environmental stewardship. The comprehensive nature of this aircraft order underscores JAL's strategic foresight and commitment to remaining at the forefront of the aviation industry. By embracing a diversified fleet strategy, JAL is poised to enhance its operational flexibility, optimize its route network, and deliver unparalleled value to its passengers, thereby solidifying its position as a global leader in air travel. Next up is another major Airbus order. Korean Air has decided to order 33 A350s. Korean Air's recent announcement of a $13.7 billion deal with Airbus marks a significant milestone in the airline's fleet expansion strategy. The contract entails the purchase of 33 Airbus A350 aircraft encompassing both the A350-900 and -1000 variants. This substantial investment underscores Korean Air's commitment to modernizing its fleet and embracing environmentally sustainable aviation practices. With a keen focus on efficiency and environmental responsibility, Korean Air aims to replace older aircraft with technologically advanced A350s, which offers a remarkable 25% reduction in carbon emissions compared to previous generation models. By transitioning to more eco-friendly aircraft, Korean Air not only enhances its operational efficiency, but also aligns with global efforts to mitigate climate change. Beyond environmental considerations, the A350 acquisition plays a strategic role in Korean Air's potential integration with Asiana Airlines, a fellow South Korean carrier. Asiana Airlines already operates 15 A350-900s, making the addition of these aircraft to Korean Air's fleet a logistical step towards streamlining operations and achieving synergies post-acquisition. However, regulatory hurdles, particularly from the U.S. Department of Justice, present challenges to the proposed merger with Asiana Airlines. Concerns about potential monopolistic practices and reduced competition on certain routes between Seoul Incheon International Airport and destinations in the United States have prompted scrutiny from regulatory bodies. Despite these challenges, Korean Air remains optimistic about the merger's prospects, as evidenced by its strategic fleet expansion plans. In addition to addressing regulatory concerns, Korean Air's expansion initiative aims to bolster its operational capabilities and route network. The airline's comprehensive fleet plan includes a diverse mix of Airbus and Boeing aircraft, ensuring versatility and flexibility in meeting evolving market demands. With a total of 143 aircraft on order, Korean Air is poised to enhance its competitive edge and strengthen its position as a leading global carrier. In summary, Korean Air's multi-billion-dollar order for Airbus A350 aircraft represents a pivotal step towards fleet modernization, environmental sustainability, and strategic growth. Despite regulatory challenges surrounding the proposed acquisition of Asiana Airlines, Korean Air remains steadfast in its commitment to innovation and excellence in aviation. Now, let's move to our next topic. The Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, has unveiled plans aimed at addressing the pressing challenges associated with staffing shortages and congestion within the airspace over New York City, particularly in the vicinity of Newark, New Jersey. Recognizing the critical need for action ahead of an anticipated surge in air travel during the upcoming summer season, the FAA has announced its decision to transfer control of the Newark airspace to Philadelphia. This strategic move is part of a broader effort to optimize air travel management and alleviate the strain on existing resources. Currently under the jurisdiction of the New York Terminal Radar Approach Control, the Newark airspace will soon be overseen by the Philadelphia Tower. The National Air Traffic Controllers Association has lent its support to this transition, signing a memorandum to facilitate the relocation by June. The airspace over Greater New York City stands as one of the most intricate and heavily trafficked in the entire United States. The bustling activity in this region, managed by New York's TRACON, has underscored the necessity for realignment to ensure smoother operations and enhanced efficiency. Last year, the FAA proposed reallocating approximately 100 square miles of Newark airspace to Philadelphia as part of efforts to mitigate staffing issues. Airlines operating in the region have already begun to feel the impact of ongoing air traffic control challenges, with congestion and delays affecting scheduled flights. United Airlines, a prominent carrier with significant operations in Newark, has been compelled to reduce its fleet schedules for the summer season. United's Chief Executive Officer, Scott Kirby, has emphasized the strain on infrastructure at Newark Airport, highlighting the need for operational adjustments. Compounding the issue are the minimum flight requirements at congested airports, which mandate that carriers utilize their allocated landing slots for up to 80% of their time. However, a current waiver has suspended the enforcement of this requirement until operational stability can be restored in the airspace. This waiver extends until October 28th, granting airlines temporary relief from potential penalties associated with underutilizing slots. In response to these challenges, the FAA has taken steps to address the shortfall in air traffic controllers. While the agency successfully met its hiring goal of 1,500 controllers last year, it acknowledges that an additional 2,600 controllers currently undergoing training are needed nationwide. The ongoing recruitment efforts underscore the FAA's commitment to bolstering the ranks of air traffic controllers to ensure safe and efficient airspace management across the country. Overall, the realignment of airspace control from Newark to Philadelphia represents a proactive measure aimed at enhancing operational resilience and meeting the evolving demands of air travel in the Northeast Corridor. By leveraging strategic partnerships and implementing targeted initiatives, the FAA seeks to navigate through the complexities of America's busiest airspace while laying the groundwork for sustainable growth and efficiency in the aviation industry. Now, this next story is an interesting one. In a recent occurrence, a Delta Airlines pilot has been sentenced to a 10-month jail term after pleading guilty to the serious offense of reporting to duty intoxicated from a flight from Edinburgh to New York in June 2023. This pilot, who is now 63 years old, was scheduled to operate flight DL209 aboard a Boeing 767-300ER aircraft, departing from Edinburgh Airport, bound for New York John F. Kennedy International Airport. However, the flight was canceled following the pilot's arrest and subsequent removal from duty. According to a statement by Sheriff Alison Sterling from the Judiciary of Scotland, the events leading to the pilot's arrest unfolded when he arrived at the airport's baggage control area at approximately 9:15, adorned in his pilot uniform. During the routine X-ray screening of his baggage, security personnel detected an excessive amount of liquids, prompting a manual search. This search revealed 2 bottles of strong liquor, which was partially consumed. Upon inquiry, the pilot admitted to consuming alcohol the previous evening. Subsequently, the authorities were notified that the pilot consented to a breathalyzer test, which he failed. He was subsequently arrested and taken to the Livingston Police Office, where a blood sample revealed an alcohol level far exceeding the legal limit, with 49 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood, while the legal limit stands at 20. Despite some mitigating circumstances, such as being diagnosed with severe alcohol use disorder and undergoing treatment through the Talbot Recovery Skyline program, the court deemed the pilot's actions to be of high culpability and posing a significant risk of harm. Sheriff Sterling noted that although several individuals, including pilots who had faced similar struggles with alcoholism, provided letters of support, the severity of the offense warranted a stringent penalty. Interestingly, Delta Airlines, the employer of the indicted pilot, remained supportive throughout his rehabilitation process. Despite placing him on a long-term disability leave where he received half his salary, the airline expressed willingness to consider his reinstatement once he obtains a new medical certificate. However, complications may arise as the FAA mandates a pilot retirement age of 65. This case serves as a stark reminder of the critical importance of adherence to safety protocols within the aviation industry and the severe consequences that can arise from breaches of such protocols. It also underscores the need for robust support systems and interventions for individuals grappling with substance abuse issues within sensitive professions like aviation. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening, and do make sure to support my podcast however you can. And don't forget to check out my Instagram at The Aviation Files for more interesting aviation news and facts. Until next time.